Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
When your whole team is shooting in the low 30s, you know you're in trouble.
Yeah, you check the stat sheet and you can dominate just about every other facet of the game, but it's not going to make up for anything if you shoot the ball at such a low percentage.
Pass to Hartenstein. The three. Here's McLaughlin. Smith outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Knocked away. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Dort. It's rebounded by Dandridge.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And the shot goes down.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Abdul-Jabbar. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Milwaukee. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Robertson. Can't nail the jumper. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it down low.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Here's Robertson. Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Hits the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Pass to Dandridge. Here's Robertson. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's McLaughlin. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Dandridge. To the left side wing. For 3. Robertson's shot is off. Thunder leading by 5. Dort for 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
3 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. To end the run. And rejected. They get it back.
Oklahoma City foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First personal foul.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws tonight.
At the line for your Bucks.
He's perfect from the line this time.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Holmgren. They get it back.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Robertson. Still no points. Here's McLaughlin. Williams defending. Here's Robertson. Pass to Allen. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And a miss there on the triple.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Here's Robertson. The Thunder making their last shot. Out to the wing. Three-pointer. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Into the lineup for your
5 ticks left in the opening quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder ending the quarter up 10. And they push the tempo in this one.
The Thunder, 18.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. 6 to shoot. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as much as 10.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Pass to Cunningham. And the layup is good off the glass.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Down low. Here's Holmgren. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
First personal foul.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night here. Bucks trail by 6. To the inside. Cunningham. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Allen with it. Yet to see a basket. To the paint. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Cunningham. Good work defensively by Dort. Oklahoma City leading by 4. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. 4-3. And Dort is good for 3. So Dort's got 6.
This is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Team foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for 2, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Good on the second one. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Williams from long range. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 10 points for him. Oh, sweet move. And he takes it up and lays it in.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting
2 minutes
shots
remaining
at the
in first
rim.
half. 2 minutes.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love to see that kind of effort from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defense. He can get in your head at times.
And there's 1:45 left in the half. Here's Robertson. No points yet. Pass to Dandridge. 4 on the clock. And Robertson gets it to go.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Here's Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now Allen. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Now Dort. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Throwing off the defense, creating a shot. Dort becoming a problem now.
Here's Robertson. From behind the arc. They get it back. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Yep, that one goes. Abdul-Jabbar's got 14.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
Dort for 3.
Substitution
Knocks down the
on
long J.
Lucas
11
Dort.
points in the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And the Bucks call time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Got it up. No good. Would have counted had it gone.
End of the second quarter.
What a performance for Luke.
Milwaukee. The Oklahoma City team. 32.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Robertson. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up. Williams grabs the board.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Smith. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Thunder leading by 6. Joe with the ball. Back to Caruso. Now Wallace. Joe on the wing. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he dunks it down.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. And the bucket is good.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's covered by Holmgren. Inside. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 6. To the inside. Chet not messing around inside.
I mean, Holmgren, not that hard for him at his height, but jamming it through.
Allen outside. Down low. And stolen by Holmgren. They're running. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he can't get the first one.
There's a lot of things that they love about Jalen Williams, but his polished all-around game is something appreciated. He can fill the roles and fill the holes for whatever they need to do.
Allen drives to the middle. Pass to McLaughlin. Dort with a steal. By himself. And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daignault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Dandridge can't get it to go.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there. Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game. And it's Holmgren missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. To the inside. Here's Dandridge. Nails the 16-footer. Dandridge has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Holmgren with another miss.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Abdul-Jabbar. Timeout. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Here's the 3. Great touch from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander.
3.
Dort with a steal. And so it's Oklahoma City. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now.
43.
Keeping the game simple and getting hot. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And Dort is good for 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Robertson's shot is off. Thunder leading by 12. The rebound by Robertson. Allen outside. Pass to Robertson. Cunningham with the ball. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Here's McLaughlin. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Comes up empty down low. Here's Williams. Now Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Well-timed shot fake. Got the defender off the ground right there.
Isaiah.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Pass to Allen. Poke loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Down low. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
And here's Allen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's covered by Holmgren. Clock at 6. Here's Robertson. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Robertson. Back to Allen. They need this. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Bucks miss again. Oklahoma City leading by...
That is shooting up again later. Wow.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Cunningham. Over Hartenstein. And that one's long.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Bucks trail by 18. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Dandridge. Knocks down the triple.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Back to Caruso. Pass to Williams. Outside Joe. Back to Williams. And he makes it on the layup. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Isaiah Joe.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Smith outside. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Robertson. They get it again. Out to the right wing. And here's Smith. Another shot. Williams grabs the board. Joe with the ball. Caruso outside. Fires for three. Rebound, Milwaukee. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Over to the left wing. Pass to Dandridge. Jacks up a three. Wallace pulls it in. So it's Oklahoma City now. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now Caruso. The kick out to Williams. Back to Caruso. And there's the 3-second violation.
Ball. Substitution for Milwaukee. Dick Cunningham.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one to walk into enemy territory and deliver.